Hello and welcome back. As you can tell, we are not in the van right now. We are in a house and we're about to make cupcakes. And while I make them, I'm going to be talking about 8 things that I have really missed while living in a van. Firstly, as you can probably tell, I've missed an oven. So that's why we're making these chocolate cupcakes. Preheat oven to 180. We need eggs, milk and butter. What colour should we use? Bit of everything? Because Cosmo's on the ground and he's always wanting to see what I'm doing, sometimes I just pick him up so we can have a look at the kitchen, have a look and see what I'm doing. Very interested, aren't you, bud? Cupcakes. I really miss being able to properly stretch inside. Like, you can stretch outside, and I honestly thought living in a van, like, I'd be doing yoga all the time and just be, I don't know, outside like all the time, but usually like the ground isn't very flat, or it's like wet, or there's strangers around, or it's like a park where it's kind of not, you know, not the right scene to just whip out a yoga mat and start stretching. Yeah, I've really missed just being able to stretch inside. And to go along with that, stepping straight out of bed and being able to stand up is such a luxury. Like, we've been sleeping inside the past couple of nights because it's just been so cold. And we haven't set the electric blanket up in the van yet because it's on the roof. And we don't want to get on the roof because it's too cold. But anyway, that's a tangent. Yeah, we've been sleeping inside, and just being able to step directly out of the bed and standing up and stretching is just, it's on another level. It's just so great. Another thing I've really missed is a toaster. I've had toast for the past 2 mornings and it has just been so great. I'm gonna say all these are great because they literally are. I've missed them so much. Like, I had avocado toast this morning, and I never used to be one to like crunchy toast. Like, Rowan always says that I just have warm bread. Like, I actually like crunchy toast now because I've missed toast so much that I'll take what I can get. Especially since we've just come back to Canberra, excuse me, I'm trying to talk. I'm really appreciating a full-size heater. So cold. Like, it gets down to -2 at night, and today I think I checked before and it was 4 degrees outside. So we're used to, you know, being up in Queensland where the average temperature is like 25 or 20 degrees, you know, just coming into winter. We'll run out to the van to get something and we'll come back in 2 minutes later and our fingers would literally be blue, like they'd be frozen. We're just really grateful for heating. When we first moved into the van, I really didn't think temperature would be an issue. But since you can't regulate or control any temperature, like, it's literally just the weather, like, we're really lucky that we have a 12-volt electric blanket. And so that's one way we can regulate temperature. But other than that, we literally just have to rely on warm clothes, which kind of sucks when it's really cold. She's looking good. Cosmo's whinging at me, so I'm gonna let him have another look at everything. What's going on? We're doing cupcakes. You can't have any, babes, because they're chocolate. Are you happy? Satisfied? Alright, down we go. They're going in for 15 minutes and it's time to eat. The leftovers. Rowan got the spatula and I got the bowl. Another thing I've really missed while living in a van is showering with no shoes on. Every time we're at a caravan park or a gym and we need to shower, we're obviously not going to go in barefoot where a whole bunch of strangers have been, have all sorts of diseases we just don't know. So we just, oh, Rowan's so sick in the background, can you hear him? Do you want to say hi to the people?
We don't like showering with the diseased public.
You never know.
50 people.
You never know. They could have all sorts of diseases. But yeah, not having to wear thongs in the shower is just the best. Another thing I've missed is hot running water from the sink. We've survived so far without hot water in the sink, but it's just really nice when you've got like something really greasy or something you just want to get off really quickly and you don't have to scrub heaps with cold water, and hot water just gets rid of it. Like, we could have linked the tap up to the gas, which would have given us hot water, but it just would have been a bigger deal than it needed to be. I think once we get a house, I'm just I know, I don't think I'm going to take any of these little things for granted ever again, because I know how hard it is without these little things. Oh my god, my voice is getting croaky. I think I'm getting sick. Ah. Wow, they're looking good. Can you see Cosmo? Hi, bud. You can't have any cupcakes. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Excuse me, babes. Do you like my little makeshift tripod I had for filming? I definitely made some of these a little bit too big. How big that one is. Alright, we're gonna let these cool for a bit and then we'll put the icing on. Brief intermission, we just watched Catching Fire and now we're gonna ice some cupcakes. Fun fact, I used to buy these cupcake mixes just for this frosting and this would be my treat. It's so good. Cupcakes were a success, I think. I haven't taken a bite of one yet, but Rowan says they're good. Let's have a taste test. They're pretty good. And the biggest thing that I've really struggled with that I miss is space. Just space for everything, space to hang out, space to do things. There's just such a small amount of space, but it's definitely worth it to travel the country for a year though. So hopefully none of these have deterred you if you're thinking about living in a van. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in our next video. Bye.